Hi man, welcome back, welcome back. This is attempt number 2 of filming this video. So I tried to film it yesterday, but there was a problem with my microphone. I came back home and I checked the footage and there was just a lot of distortion within the audio. And I said, yeah, I could still put out the video, but then I wouldn't be happy with it. Then I also said, you know what, let me just scrap the video entirely, like I can't be asked to make a new one. But then I also said, you know what, Jason, let's just make a quick video in your room, a little 5-minute video. So that's what we're doing now. Yeah. So it's been 3 months, guys. 3 months since I've last posted on YouTube. Don't worry, I have a solid reason for that also. But before we do get into that reason, if you are new here, if you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Jason, and I'll appreciate if you do drop a subscribe. And for whoever's watching, a like and a comment is good for me also. You know, it's good for the algorithm, so I'd also appreciate that. But yeah, so 3 months without posting. Basically, long story short, my gear that I use for content creation, so my camera, microphone, tripods, etc., all got stolen. It all got stolen. So what happened was I was filming a week of training, and I believe I was on day number 2. I went to my local park and I was filming, video was so sick, guys. Like, no exaggeration, that video was going to be hard. Oh my gosh. It still hurts me, kind of. Like, at least if I had the SD card, keep the camera and stuff. Just give me the SD card, But yeah, so filming, put my camera behind the bag. Sorry, no, put my camera in the bag, then left it behind a tree. Done my run, came back, camera was gone. Reached out to the police. Of course, they couldn't do anything about it. And it's funny because London's supposed to be the most surveilled city in the world, but they couldn't find anything. So, it's cool. Just have to charge it. Just gotta charge it. I mean, it's all about perspective as well. You can see it as a lesson, or you can see it as an L. In my case, I see it as a lesson. Because it made me have to use my phone for the last couple of months to make content. And people were still messaging me saying, Jason, like, your content looks really good. So, I mean, let this be a lesson to you guys as well. Like, you don't need the latest gear. You don't need an expensive camera to make content. I was using an iPhone 11 and a broken tripod. If you saw the tripod I was using, I think I still have it here somewhere. But yeah, tripod's supposed to have 3 legs. Mine had 2. I had to, keep pushing in the 3rd leg that was broken. But yeah, regardless, I still made content. I just wasn't making content on YouTube because I want to keep the quality of content that I post out high. So that's why I chose not to post on YouTube. But yeah, so that's my main reasoning for not being on YouTube. Everything got stolen. But I guess this is a live update. So for those of you who did know, I was a personal trainer at Pure Gym in central London. As of now, I'm no longer working there. So I'm no longer running my fitness business from Pure Gym. I had to leave for reasons that I'm not going to get into. Don't worry, there's going to be a day that I'll be transparent with you guys and I'll let you guys know everything, because a lot has happened since the year's begun, even last year and the year before that. But yeah, I'll just be a bit brief with you guys today. I'll be a bit brief. Yeah. But yeah, I'm no longer working there. Currently doing part-time in retail, to supplement my life. That's how I was able to, get a new camera, get my content gear back, and now I'm back on YouTube. It's not ideal. Like, if you asked me, Jason, what is it that you want to be doing right now? The answer is not working in retail. But have to do it. It is what it is. But yeah. My entrepreneurial journey has not stopped. Running my own fitness business was just the beginning. Like, I learned so much from, having my own business. No exaggeration. From everything from marketing to lead generation to client acquisition to sales. I learned a lot of aspects. I learned a lot of different things from running my own fitness business, which is also going to help me move forward when it comes to starting a new business, whatever endeavor I also go into. So although I'm telling you guys why I haven't been posting on YouTube, the main reason for this video is also to talk about faith as well. Like, that's why I also mentioned earlier, it's about perspective. Because last year, like towards the end of the year, I told myself that in 2025, I want my faith to grow exceedingly. Second Theologians, I want to show great faith towards God, right? And you can't measure or test your faith without any trials or tribulations, right? Like, bad stuff have to happen to you in order for you to really test your faith towards God. Because if everything's constantly going well, are you really faithful, or are you just faithful because things are going well? But during the bad times, are you also going to remain faithful? And I'll just give you one example. My camera being stolen was hard. Now, old Jason would have shunned away from God. I would have potentially been cursing at God. Sorry. I would have been angry. I would have, turned away from him. But I didn't this time, because I knew what I asked for. I said I want my faith to grow exceedingly. So in order for my faith to grow, I have to go through hardship. Sorry, I need some water. But yeah, I had to go through hardship. I mean, when you look in the Bible, story of Job, what happened to him? He had everything. And then one day, the devil came, took everything away from him, and Job still remained faithful towards God. Abraham had to potentially sacrifice his son, and he was willing to do it because he was faithful towards God. So, we hear stories about people that have constantly been tested, and when you pass that test, you're always rewarded by God. So, yeah, as hard as life may get, you have to remain faithful, and that's what I'm doing. I'm not saying it's easy. By no means I'm saying it's easy. Like, I struggled. There was days when I wanted to be angry, when I wanted to curse, but I couldn't. I couldn't, because it's what I asked for. I said I want great faith. Like, this year there's a lot I want to achieve, and I'm not getting there by myself. Relying on my own strength, I'm not getting there. I learned that in 2024. I learned the seriousness of not having faith. 2024 also kicked my ass, bro. Kicked my ass. And it was worse back then, because it's like, life was hard, and I felt like I couldn't turn to anybody. Like, I felt like God wasn't even there. This year, life was also hard, but I know God's there, so I can lean on him. There's a support system. But last year. But anyways, that's life, man. That's life. I'm not here to compare hardships or talk about my hardships completely. Again, that'll all be for another video. One day, we're going to look back and just laugh about everything, because there'll be a big transformation. But until then, just got to keep on going, I guess. Just got to keep on going. But let me just make one thing clear also, guys. I'm not the best Christian out there. Like, I still fall. But when I do fall, I just pick up my cross again. You just gotta be humble yourself to the Lord, and let him know what you've done and you're sorry, ask for forgiveness, etc. And just pick up your cross and keep on going. Don't try, just keep on going. Yeah, man. But I don't want to make this video too long anyways. Just wanted to be brief, let you guys know why I haven't been posting. Basically give you guys a life update. But yeah, have faith. But yeah, so moving forward, we're back on YouTube now. We got everything that we need. Content is going to be even better. Like, content's going to be better. I've been studying, man. Watching vlogs on YouTube, watching how to style my vlogs, how to, just make it more cinematic, etc. Like, everything's going to look better, guys. I'm telling you. And I remember I did say I wanted to post 52 videos in a year, one for every week, maybe even more, twice a week. I'm already, a couple months behind, so yeah, that's going to be a bit tricky, but we're not going to miss a week. And if I do, I'm going to need you guys to hold me accountable, but we're not going to miss a week. 1 video a week, 2 max, not max actually, 2 a week if I can, but minimum 1 a week. Whew. But yeah, I wasn't even going to film this video either, bro. I was so tired. Like, my eyes, I just feel tired. Like, life just feels long, man. It feels long, but just gotta do stuff even when you don't feel like doing it. Yeah. So enough talking. If you are new here, I'd appreciate if you can drop a subscribe, like, and why do I always say follow? This isn't Instagram or TikTok. like, drop a comment. I'd appreciate all support from everyone. And yeah, 2025 is still my year. It's still my year. Although it may have felt like this year was already over for me, we still have like another 6.5 months left of the year. The year is nowhere near done. There's still a lot that can be achieved if I just put my head down, and that goes for you guys as well. If you did have a bad start to the year is not over. Don't let the last couple of months define the rest of your year, regardless of what's happened to you. It may be hard, but choose your hard. You can either have a hard life now, easy life later, or not easy, or you could have a hard life now and then also have a hard life later because you chose to not, just work through the hardships. So yeah, that's that then. I'll see you guys in the next video. We're coming hard on YouTube this year. No pause. I'm not pausing nothing. We're coming hard on YouTube. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.